So, I am on the end of probably like 3 hours of talking, and I am ready to talk about, or at least try to convey, the math that I found in my psychosis to the best of my ability, hoping that I can display to people the logic that I'm thinking on to show them that I'm not just talking about code, writing script, and that I'm talking about actually another branch of mathematics that we're completely missing from our understanding. I was calling it connective stream assembly for a while when I was sending it around, but I have since moved on to just calling it what it is. It's sequence, right? I mean, I was originally talking about it. It's like, in English we write left to right, so it's left to right sequence. It's, you know, constantly gaining equation. Well, excuse me, I misspoke. It's not equation unless you introduce the equative constant, right? So it's like it I'll just use the most interesting variable that I was able to parse out when I was, again, extremely psychotic. Um, it's the variable multiplication, right? In sequence, if you write A multiplication sign B, it makes it an AB, right? In a sequence, in a constantly gaining sequential sequence, it makes it uh, an AB is how you would read it. It's just bonds the variables as they gain through the constantly stacking sequence, right? And um so uh what else is there to explain? Um yeah, there's uh there's a lot of things that I figured from it. Like, we'll eventually have to, like, realize that it's also specifically directional and specifically, things like that, right? So left to right isn't even how you should talk about it, um, overall. But so it's like there'll be a reason to write it up and down. There'll be a reason to write it diagonally. There'll be a reason to write it, you know, across a different plane, etc., right? Is what I mean. Um, but yeah. So that's sequence. So like, I uh, I tried moving this around a while ago, and no one took on it. And that was kind of crazy. I think it's because I tried to go a little too deep with it. So I'll start with this. So let me just say the example again. A multiplication sequence, a simple, like, variable multiplication sequence, A times B, right? A multiply B, right? A multiply B makes AB. If you were to reverse it, B multiply A, it would make a BA, right? And we can find out the best way to denote that as a separate constant. And, it'll be a very dense little project. I really hope that this catches on faster than the other stuff that I have that's really important. Please liking, subscribing, sharing, all that stuff. New math. I'm fine with being new math kid. Well, I'm not a kid, but new math guy. So, help me out. Share if you can.